McDermott. Front line of three for England. Johnson on the right, Coppell in the middle, Mariner far side coming in. Nodded back for Brooking, and Brooking! Only the second goal of his England career. Brooking puts England in front in the 8th minute, really before Alan Rough has had any feel of the ball at all. But the secret of that was the way that Mariner got away on the far side. A long diagonal cross, nobody picked up Mariner, but he made quite a long distance, came down to Brooking, who kept it down and past Rough's legs. Really was a long cross. Well, the Scots thought Mariner was offside, but the goalkeeper was going the wrong way. By Gimley. Yes, they've got a 2-1 advantage. Cherry having to come across to Dalglish. Jordan is in the middle. Well picked up, and Kenny Dalglish kept the foot up against his club colleague. But Dalglish actually pushed it. He lost control there with his left foot. And as he came through, he lost it, pushed it too far again. Beautifully picked up, but the foot was there trying to get it, and it caught Ray Clemence. And they had a 2-1 advantage, but look at the beauty of the pickup. Spectacular landing. Fish making the early run. Marked by 2. Aitken couldn't get there, and is the referee going to give a penalty? It was a very, very wild challenge by Mariner. And Aitken gets to his feet, not too happy, but really a forwards challenge in his own area. Look at that. Here's McDermott. Johnson to the right. Mariner in the inside left position. Oh, Johnson's got a gap for his left. Just didn't run for him, but there was a definite gap to the left. He cut inside. McDermott making the outside run, taking a man with him, just created the space for a moment. Jordan. And he's round Phil Thompson, and well, Gemmell near post, and it was Dalglish's shot. Good piece of play by Joe Jordan, who really has had a marvellous second half to the season. Got past Thompson on the byline, pulled it back, which was the right ball, and Dalglish spooning it up and over. In the way of the player trying to get to it. Here's Mariner. On the far side is Wilkins. Oh, beautifully nutmegged his man, and a good save. It must have been a pretty tight angle for Ray Wilkins. Played it through the legs of Danny McGrain, and then was prepared to have a try from the near angle. He covered his near post well, did Rough. He's covering in defence. Here's Dalglish. That's the first time he's got away. And setting up the chance for himself. And that's the best we've seen from Kenny Dalglish, but Clemence not to be pulled away from that near post, and maybe Dalglish should have pulled it back to the man. This could be promising for the Scots. Dalglish trying to pick somebody out. It's Jordan! And he waited then to Dalglish, and then saw the run early by Gemmell. Look for the late one on the top of your picture from Jordan. Here he comes. And determinedly going through. Here's Johnson. Mariner far side. Wilkins coming to the middle if it's pulled back. And Johnson has done it all well. Mariner came off the outside of the square post. And they were cursing their luck a bit then, England. It was a good break. And Johnson did it well here. And look at Mariner off the outside of the post. Beats Sansom. Clemence having to come, and he got the fist. Dalglish. Flicked by Jordan. Again, it was Dalglish who caused the problems. Dalglish making the run. Finding more space coming from deeper positions, and that's awkward, and was very, very well claimed by Ray Clemence. As Gray came from his right. But Dalglish, finding much more space, came off the fullback, and the goalkeeper had to stretch and took it away from Gray's feet. Johnson and Burley. Handball by Johnson. Well, no whistle has gone. Brooking if he can pull it back. Two other England players there. Here's Brooking, McDermott to the right, Coppell to the left. Coppell again after the goalkeeper lost it. And another disaster for Scotland. Alan Rough, with obvious annoyance, gets to his feet. And as last year, Steve Coppell making him pay, although last year he felt he was fouled. That was, I would have thought, just a touch of the forearms from Johnson. But it was close, and the linesman had a good enough view. And Johnson going in, found Brooking. There were two England players to the right, came the other way for Coppell. And the goalkeeper lost it, and Coppell made him pay for it. A little peep from the whistle, and Jock Stein goes off a disappointed man. And indeed, a certain amount of booing from around Hampden Park. England with the victory by 2 goals to nothing. Trevor Brooking, the first goal in the 8th minute.